Today, special treat after starting the show a little bit late. We are going to try the classic Drambuie. This is a liqueur, but it's mostly Scotch. So I've never had it before.
Made with blended Scotch, and theoretically people like to drink it on holiday occasions, like Xmas and Burns Night and Hogmanay and stuff like that.
So we figured, all right, let's try Drambuie. We're going to have a little bit of it straight, and then we're going to make a rusty nail?
A rusty nail.
A rusty nail, which is the classic Drambuie thing, cocktail.
Feel free to follow along at home.
Indeed.
And I had started to look up notes about rusty nails, but then I figured I'd just make Mac tell about it if we want to.
I got too many things going on. Got my
you do.
Mints. Yeah.
Do not put the mints into the Drambuie.
All right. Now, the question becomes,
I don't think you're gonna want much.
All right.
Well, I don't know. I could be wrong.
I can always pour more.
True.
All right.
I don't think you're gonna need more.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Erik.
I choose you, Scotch-a-Chew.
Who's that Pokemon? It's
Drambuie. Mr. Mac, come on over and get your Drambuie.
Got this knot in my back. Hopefully this is going to take care of it. Muscle relaxing going.
Go. Yeah. Cut in front of all of them. Just.
What, you're supposed to cut in front of the main camera so people realize this is not a green screen. Remember? That's the. You want to do it now? Okay, here we go. That's right. They call him the Mac. Thank you, Mac. We are off to a very silly start today.
All right, I will leave this on your side.
Thank you. I will need this for the next stage of the experiment.
All right. Do we have any, Mac? Why don't you pull up tasting notes for Drambuie? What's in it outside of alcohol and stuff? And it is in our highly sought after, oft coveted.
He's
USA
probably
Kilts.
going to find that the actual the specific blend is proprietary. So a lot of liqueurs they do not want to tell you what the proportion ingredients are.
Yes, but it's like honey and spice and all things nice or something.
And Scotch as a base.
And Scotch, but it's like mostly Scotch. So when I was looking for it in the liquor store, I was like, all right, and I couldn't find it like with the Scotches because it's a Scotch, but they were like, no, it's over in liqueurs.
Yeah, it's a liqueur.
What do you got, Mac?
So we've got a liqueur made from Scotch whiskey, heather honey, good old herbs, and spices.
Herbs, because there's an H in it.
It smells like...
Poor herb.
Smells a little bit of Scotch. I smell the honey, and it smells like black licorice.
Yep.
To me.
Yeah, I think there's definitely anise. In it.
Clearing up the sinuses.
And on a holiday note, it reminded me of a spruce tree a little bit.
Okay.
It was like the anise. For a second, it was like trees in a cut your own tree field, and then I was like, oh wait, no, that's anise. That's
reminds me of cutting down my Christmas tree with my father as a wee boy in Percy.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
Indeed, quite.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or the castle where my father used to work.
Or manor house, as it were.
Yeah. Ooh, spoiler. Okay. I'm going to try it. Ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
Mr. Mac, you have to try some too.
Okay.
I was still trying to get into the site.
That's all right. Cilantro. A lot of honey.
A lot of honey.
Yeah.
Woo! A lot of spice.
Feel like it should be thicker than the way it's looser than how it tastes.
Looser than how it tastes.
It's like should
That's
be
quite
thicker.
the sentence. Yeah.
That's the Dutchie coming out.
You want it to be more like a true cough syrup.
Yeah, that's what
it feels like a cough syrup. Yeah.
It is very cough syrupy.
I could have one of my cough drops and it'll be fine.
You just put some in your coffee.
Yeah.
Actually,
sure.
No, this would not be good in coffee.
No, you don't bastardize coffee.
Tea.
Like
It'd be good in tea.
I could see it in tea, yeah.
Make a hot toddy with it.
Like herbaliness to it. All right. Okay, Drambuie on its own. Mac, we gotta hurry these up. Score, Drambuie on its own, 1 to 10.
See, I like Jaeger, so this falls
It's like the
right.
Honey Baron or whatever.
is
it
kinda-
This is falls on those lines for me, so I would give this an 8.
Okay. High score. I wasn't expecting this much sweetness and whatnots. While you're starting to cocktailize.
I'm cocktailing eyes.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I don't know.
Went to a little stronger.
It's a lot. If on its own, somebody gave me this to a party, 2.5 or 3. Like I'm not digging it.
Yeah, I don't think I'd give it to you at a party on
Yeah,
its own now.
it's not a sipping thing either. Like maybe you do a shot of it, or you mix it with things to make other cocktails. Like I don't know, rusty nail or something. Do the low. We were talking about the recipes for rusty nails. Do the lower Drambuie for me.
Too late.
Oh, snap.
And for science...
Then just give me more scotch.
No, for science... Yeah, I'm going to give us all a little bit extra scotch.
What do you think of it, Erik?
I like it, but I wouldn't drink it on its own unless, like, as like maybe like a half a shot or something is just kind of like a... trying to settle in for an evening, and then I would move to something else. So I would give it like a... I can definitely see mixing with it in some fun ways, so I'd give it a 7.2. But again, that's not on a Scotch scale. That's
on its own. What would you give it? 7.2 on its own?
Yeah, I think it's a very good mixer.
Okay.
It does have a bit of a holiday vibe to me. It does feel wintry, like the kind of thing you would mix with things that could be hot.
Yeah.
Like making adding it as a little bit of sweetness for a Scotch toddy or something like that.
You had a few people make comments about hot toddies with it.
It's definitely sweet with anise. Like my fingers are almost sticky.
Total tangent, but I'll give you my personal hot toddy recipe for you guys right now. Myers dark rum, and then half an ounce of butter shots, and mix it with a very, very strong cup of Celestial Seasonings Bengal spice tea, and a little bit of butter on top.
Good to know. All right. So for the rusty nail, what was the recipe you are using here? Or actually,
We've
Matt,
got-
why don't you come get yours, and then we'll go over the recipe in a second.
We got just under an ounce of the Drambuie, 2 ounces of Auchentoshan. Auchentoshan. I don't know why I have a mental block about this name, but I do. And then those proportions vary depending on who's making it. The other,
Tell me you're not.
the other. Well, hi, Mac.
Hi, how you doing?
You just want to stay here the whole rest of the show?
Sure, this is gonna kill my knee, but
And then a lot of
like
times
it.
they call for a twist of lemon, so we did that, and that's really it. I mean, there are a lot of variations on the cocktail recipe, but basically it's a way of sweetening up your Scotch, is what I gathered. It's like
And a little bit of ice.
and an ice cube.
Yep, ice cube.
Yep, poured over ice.
There's my little
Poured
lemon
notch
bit in there, a little lemon rind.
Yep, so it's like
Yep, squeezed in there a little bit. And we mixed it up okay. All right.
I sure hope so.
Mr. Mac, let's... Smelling it, it smells sweet and a little lemony now,
Yeah.
with a hint of Auchentoshan. All right.
Doing and nosing on a cocktail is
Yeah,
kind of
it's
silly.
it's difficult to do it on a big glass like this. I don't know. All right.
Cheers.
Cheers. Sláinte.
It's all right.
Like it a lot better with the scotch in it.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's really meant to be a mixer.
Yeah. Yeah, Mac.
I'm almost going the other way. I like it by itself.
It's more desserty
Yeah.
by itself. It
Yeah,
feels
yeah.
like a dessert.
Well, it's a
It's a liqueur.
liqueur, yeah.
Oh, I almost forgot. The other thing I sometimes put in those hot toddies is a little bit of Fireball. So we're talking low, not talking like fancy hoity-toity stuff here. But
Not in the...
I love Fireball whiskey.
Not in
I
the
have to
whiskey,
admit, I love it because I love cinnamon. But
Okay. All right. Not bad. All right. Scale of 1 to 10.
it's not bad.
What are we giving the Rusty Nail, Auchentoshan, and Drambuie? Mac.
I'm going to go to 5.6. I like it a lot better by itself.
Okay. 5.6. Fair.
We're actually kind of in the same zone, but for slightly different reasons. I was going to give it like a 5.3, something like that, because I like it, but I'd want to make it a little more interesting. I'd mess with the recipe a little bit at home. I think add something else or a little more lemon, something like that. Just tinker with it.
Okay. I will say this. This doesn't taste very alcohol-y to me, so it could be dangerous.
That's also the point of a cocktail.
Yes. I'm going to give it a 5.2. I think I'd rather it's average. It's fine. I think for me, I'd rather have straight Scotch. I'm not a big cocktail. If I'm going to go cocktail, I don't want to taste really any alcohol. I just want to like super sweet, like a screwdriver or something. But
That's a low bar.
I know, but I haven't drank cocktails since freaking college. I don't know.
If you guys want to see me make a zombie for this guy, let us know in the comments. Make him a good old 1938 vintage zombie.
Okay.
Down the beachcomber.
Fair.
Yeah, you know what? This is. I don't know if this is here nor there, or just like a biased memory or something, but it's reminding me a tiny bit of like the sherry my grandmother used to drink. It doesn't have the brandy, winey edge, but it reminds me a little bit of sherry, which is odd, but
Yeah, it reminds me of Scotch that's cold with a little bit of honey.
yeah, it's all right.
Indeed, it's fine. It's fine. If you're looking for a drink, Drambuie, it's fine. Howdy ho, boys and girls. Thank you for watching. Remember, if you like the content that we put out, please, please, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Videos over here. Do the thing. Until next time, have a good day, guys.